Hello YouTube, I am Wes. Welcome back to the Super Wes channel. Today we're talking about my vinyl find from the past 3 or 4 months, going back to basically September, October, November, and most of December now. We're kind of in the middle of December anyway, and I'm not going to be buying any more vinyl until at least after Christmas anyway. But I just wanted to share with you what I found. I've been picking up some new things. I got some thrift store finds. I got 1 or 2 new releases. I did a little bit of shopping at the Walmart $15 sale. I know probably a lot of you did some damage at that sale as well, and I picked up a few things I've been keeping an eye on, and a couple new things for the Christmas collection as well. We're in the Christmas season, and I always do like to collect Christmas music, so picked up a few things. So we'll go ahead and start with those real quick. The first one I got here is happens to be a Walmart exclusive. I did not get this during the $15 sale, but I got this later. This was only $18, so not too much more I spent on it. But this is a compilation that was a Walmart exclusive that was released, I believe it was initially released last year for Christmas time. I didn't end up picking it up. It's one of those eye-catching things for me. I like purple, and it's got some interesting, it's got, James Brown, Ella Fitzgerald, Norah Jones, Nina Simone, Stevie Wonder, Burl Ives, Nancy Wilson, Sheryl Crow, Bing Crosby, David Benoit, Diana Krall, and John Coltrane. So really interesting, eclectic mix of music on here. Really pleasant listening experience, and I decided to go ahead and pick this up and add it to my Christmas collection, because I was looking for something new to pick up this year. And this is pressed on a kind of a marbly plum vinyl. I don't know if this is going to show up for you on camera or not, but yeah, it's a solid sort of plum vinyl with a little bit of marbling to it. Nice color, not necessarily Christmas, but is a nice color. And then the other Christmas album I got, I think this also was originally released on vinyl anyway, last year, 2021, although I believe it was like the 10th anniversary for this album. I'm not real familiar with this group. It was just another sort of blind buy. I saw them, I sort of went online, sampled the music a bit, and enjoyed what I heard, and decided, yeah, I'd like to add that to my physical media collection. So this is For King and Country, A Drummer Boy Christmas. Really cool. I believe they're kind of a Christian folk rock kind of group. Just really sort of upbeat pop rock kind of stuff with a bit of a Christian theme, but not in your face. Really nice, really pleasant, really just peaceful and enjoyable. If you like things like Below Christmas and things like that, you'll probably enjoy this. So yeah, was glad to add this to the collection. Really nice listening experience on this. Pretty basic release. It is a 2 LP set, which is nice, and they're just in sort of printed white sleeves with some liner notes and stuff on there. No lyrics, just liner notes, and it actually is pressed on silver vinyl. I should mention that. I forgot to mention that. It's on this nice silver vinyl. So very nice. So those are the 2 new Christmas albums I added this year. Next thing was a new solo release from Charlie Puth. This just came out last week, I believe, or just came out on vinyl last week. I believe it was released digitally a couple weeks ago. Just titled Charlie is the name of the album. Yes, I've been enjoying listening to that. Pretty good pop artist. This is the Amazon exclusive vinyl. I think this is white, a milky white color was the color on this one. Pure sort of slightly translucent white vinyl. And yeah, just some good modern pop music. If you like Harry Styles and stuff like that, you probably like this as well. Yes, that's a new one by Charlie Puth. Pick that one up. All right, next up is a new release by sort of a indie rock collective, I guess you could call them, Broken Bells. This one's titled Into the Blue. Just released this year in 2022. It's been a while since they put out an album, maybe 6 or 8 years now. But yeah, I do love Broken Bells quite a lot. Last one was called After the Disco, I believe. Really good mixture of sort of indie rock, electronica, really good stuff, really good writing, really enjoyable music, really good just modern indie rock kind of stuff with a little bit of an electronic poppy kind of bent to it. Really enjoyable, so I was glad to pick that one up. This is on black vinyl. And then last but not least, for the new releases, I picked up the latest album by Taylor Swift, Midnights. This is the Target exclusive Lavender Haze version of it. There's the back cover. There's the gatefold. And let's have a nice booklet inside, nice 12 by 12 booklet with lyrics and photos and whatnot. Taylor is always really good making dealing with the packaging and making exclusive versions and whatnot. So this one is no different. The inner sleeve is like that. And then this is the Lavender Haze version, as I said. So it is on lavender vinyl. Very pretty, sort of marbly lavender vinyl. Hopefully that's picking up on camera decently enough. Okay, so next we're going to get into these Walmart Black Friday $15 specials. If you missed the sale somewhat, if you're outside of the US, Walmart had all their LPs on sale for $15 on Black Friday for that weekend anyway, from Friday to Sunday. And I ended up picking up 5. I intended to only pick up 2, but things got out of hand. I know I'm not the only one that had that sale get out of hand for me. I saw some posts with some people had shopping carts full of records, but yeah, it's a fun sale. They haven't had it in the past couple years. They've had just select titles for $15, but this year it was back where anything they had in stock in the store was $15. So it was really excellent. I was able to pick up some things I've sort of had my eye on that were closer to $40 normal price range, and I was able to pick them up for $15. So very happy for the sale to return like that. So the first one I got here didn't go in intending to get this one, but I heard one of the songs off of it on the radio, and yeah, I was like, yeah, I kind of like that. It kind of sounds cool. It's kind of a band I've been sort of cool on recently. But yeah, I heard one of the songs off this on the radio and really enjoyed it. And that's not the newest one, but one of the 2 albums Red Hot Chili Peppers released this year, Unlimited Love. So it was cool to pick that one up. And yeah, like I said, that's close to $40, the normal price on that. So to get it for $15 was really nice. The inner sleeves have a photo or 2 on them and some lyrics, which is nice. And I believe this is also a Walmart exclusive pressing. It's pressed on blue vinyl, 2 LP set on blue vinyl. Nice blue color there. Next up is another pop album. This one has been all over the place, all over the radio. Everywhere you go, you hear these songs. But I've kind of hadn't picked it up before now, and thought, well, now's the time to get it. $15. The Olivia Rodrigo Sour album. Yeah, it's kind of got to have this one. It's been such a huge hit. It's been such a smash hit. Songs are great, fun, pop stuff. Insert on this has some lyrics and liner notes. I think this was a Walmart exclusive pressing as well, as far as the color goes. This is on a sort of a cloudy, translucent pink kind of color. Pretty color. Next one is from a pop punk artist. This is Machine Gun Kelly with Mainstream Sellout. His album that was released, was it earlier this year? Yeah, it must have been earlier. 2022 is the date on it. Yeah, this is one that it was really expensive. It was like $35 on vinyl. The CD was like $18. It was, I don't know why it was so expensive. I guess they thought they could cash in because he was so popular. But I just did not purchase this when it came out, even though I do like Machine Gun Kelly. I bought his last album. I really enjoyed it. But I just did not pick this up on any sort of format until, I was able to get it at Walmart for $15. So I was glad to do that. There's the gatefold on that. And yeah, not sure why this was so expensive. It's a single LP. It's not, it's not that fancy of a release. It could have been $25, but for whatever reason, it was much more expensive. And this is a pink vinyl pressing. I believe that's a Walmart exclusive as well for the color. Next one is another one I picked up that I've been wanting, but again, very expensive, the normal price. And that's the most recent release by Florence and the Machine. This one's titled Dance Fever. She's working with Jack Antonoff on this one, who also is famous for working with people like Taylor Swift. So this is a little more mainstream poppy for Florence, but it's still Florence and the Machine. You're going to get those big epic kind of vocal sounds, and if you liked Florence and the Machine in the past, you'll probably like this one as well. I have enjoyed listening to it. There is the gatefold. This is I think it's it's a 3-sided 2 LP set, and the 4th side is etched, so need to remember to show that to you. It is a pretty cool etching if I remember correctly. There's the first LP, and then there's side 3, and then here is the etching. Just a cool pattern there, and photo of Florence in the middle there. The inner sleeves have, this is a bit of an essay about what the album's about here. And there are some lyrics, liner notes and whatnot. A Fairy Tale and 14 Songs is the sort of subtitle for this album. But yeah, really good solid pop album. If you've liked Florence and the Machine in the past, you'll like that one as well. And then the last one I got at the Walmart sale, another one I've sort of had on my want list for a while. I believe this was originally released as a record store day title, maybe last year, Black Friday. I didn't find it. I didn't actually seek out to special order it from anywhere, so I never actually got my hands on it. But this is Elton John live in Moscow, 1979. Definitely wanted to have this, and yeah, I'm glad I did get it because it sounds excellent. It's a BBC recording, really nice concert, and I enjoyed hearing this quite a bit. I saw Elton John in around 99. I played here, and it was a really excellent concert and a very memorable concert, and I was glad I got to see him. So yeah, he's on his farewell tour now, and this is kind of a fun way to revisit live Elton John. And there's the gatefold. The one knock I do have on this is there just aren't really any photos from the concert or anything in here. I don't know if there just weren't any or what happened there. They didn't want to pay for the rights to use those photos, or what happened. But yeah, it could have been better as far as the packaging. Would have been neat to see some photos. But yeah, as I said, it was really nice to hear the music itself. It is a 2 LP set. Black vinyl. I think the record store day version of this was pressed on red vinyl. But that's okay. Don't need to have that. Just want to have the music. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about some thrift store finds. These first 3 here are from a local Goodwill. First one I got here is a comedy album. Don't normally pick up comedy albums, but the pickings have been very slim at Goodwill recently. But there's one in here I really wanted to get, which I'll share with you last. And the local Goodwills here, they're 3 for 99 cents or 10 for $2. So you really have to buy 3 or you have to buy 10. You can't just buy one So that's why I have 3. But the first one I got here is the Best of Moms and Pig Meat, Moms Mabley and Pig Meat, comedy album on Chess Records. Will definitely be fun to spin at least once, but I don't tend to keep comedy albums anymore. I found that they're just not something I play on vinyl, but it's fun to sort of put them on and play them and hear them in their original format at least once. So I picked that up. Yeah, that's on the black and silver chess label, vintage there. Next up is just a German oddity. This is Freddy with Und das Lied der Prairie. So a German artist doing Western music, so it should be pretty interesting. But yeah, it's just kind of an oddity and it'll be a fun listen, one time kind of listen thing. Just a great cover, very colorful. That's on the Polydor label. Okay, and then this last one was the reason I had to buy the other 2. This album just sat at the Goodwill that these came from for weeks and weeks and weeks, and every week I would go through the bins, and this was always there. I just finally broke down, like, okay, I'm gonna buy it and just see what it is. It's a music concrete group called Quintervant. Quinty Avant. Don't know how to pronounce that. This is Floppy Nails is the title of it. Yeah, it's kind of experimental music concrete kind of stuff. Very noisy. It was an interesting listen. As I said, I had to pick it up. I had to give it a try just to see what it was. It was just taunting me there in the bin at Goodwill week after week, and I said, what the heck? This is still here. It's meant for me, I guess. So I grabbed it. Kind of an interesting pattern inner sleeve. Share the vinyl on this one. It's black vinyl. It's on the Mego label. But yeah, very very noisy music concrete kind of stuff. But it was an interesting listen. So definitely worth 99 cents. Okay, this next stack I have to share are all from the Humane Society in Ocala, and they kind of have their own thing where the records are $1.25 a piece, but if you buy 3, you buy 3, get 3 free. So it's kind of another one of those situations where your best option is to buy at least 6 or in quantities of 6 because you're going to get the best price that way if you can. So I did pick up 6. Not all of these are killer finds, but there are a couple in here I really liked, so I was able to pick up 6, and it's basically, what does that work out to? $3.75 for 6 records. So that's a pretty good deal. First one here is Ferrante and Teicher with Body and Soul, kind of a later release for Ferrante and Teicher. What's that? 75 looks like the year on this one. Yeah, this one's got let's see, Satin Doll, Deep Purple, Mood Indigo. This one's a German pressing of The Persuaders' Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. That's Soul 74. I'm guessing this is from 1974, yes. So yeah, nice soul release from The Persuaders. A bit of German pressing. German Atlantic label. Next up, kind of along the same lines as the Ferrante and Teicher, we have The Ventures with $1 Million Weekend. This one has Ode to Billy Joe on it, Groovin', Gregory Girl, To Serve with Love, Yesterday, Music to Watch Girls By. And just, Ventures are kind of a nice, pleasant kind of instrumental kind of stuff. Yeah, that was a neat one. Next up, another German pressing. Somebody must have either lived in Germany or moved from Germany or something like that. We have a compilation of Philadelphia international artists. This is Philly Sound Volume 2, I believe. Yeah. Fantastic Sounds of Philadelphia. So you got all the great Philadelphia international artists groups, the OJs, 3 Degrees, Billy Paul, Soul Survivors, the Tramps. Lots of cool soul artists on here, and it's cool to find that one. label on that one. Again, German pressing of that. It's cool CBS sleeve with the cut corners on it. Next up, we got another one from Ferrani and Teicher. This one is the Painted Desert from 1968. Yeah, I like the cover art on that one as well. This one's got Riders in the Sky on it. What else do I see? Yellow Rose of Texas, Shenandoah, Red River Valley. Yeah, it should be some kind of Western themed kind of Ferrani and Teicher kind of instrumental stuff. It's a fun find. And last but definitely not least, this was the main reason why I had to buy these, is I really wanted this one record. Really cool find. I was really happy to find this. This is another German pressing, I believe. Yes, this is a German pressing. But this is the main ingredient, Euphrates River. Just a killer find. Really sought after record. And yeah, I was really happy to find this. So yeah, that made buying all the rest worthwhile. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting this no matter what. There's the label on that one. Nice German pressing on RCA Records. Okay, and then just a few more I picked up real recently over at the Repurpose Project, a thrift store here in town that I like to visit. And I picked up a few things from there. First, we got Christmas Country. So a bunch of country artists doing Christmas music, a nice compilation. You got Johnny Lee, Hank Williams Jr., Tom Paul and the Glasser Brothers, Eddie Raven, Sonny Curtis, Joe Sun, Dave Rowland, Mel Tillis, and Nancy Sinatra, Helen Cornelius, a bunch of country artists. So that should be a nice listen. Staying in the German theme, got a lot of German records this month for whatever reason, but from different stores, from multiple stores. I'm thinking this is a compilation of either chorus music or classical instrumental kind of music. Weihnachten in Erzgebirge. I'm sure I'm murdering the German language there, but yeah, I thought, what the heck, we're just gonna pick up some random stuff and just give it a try. Got that. And this is Fröhlich Weihnachten. Of course, German pressing as well. Presented by Steinway and Sons, so maybe this is piano music. And then the last thing I picked up, which actually I already have a copy of this. Wasn't sure, I thought I had a copy of this, but I just grabbed it just in case. This is the National Geographic An American Christmas release. As I've said in the past, I collect all the National Geographic records, and definitely, since I also collect Christmas records, I definitely wanted to have this one. But I did already have a copy of it, but now I have two just in case, and I can put one in the Discogs store if they're both in good condition. But yeah, nice trifold on this one. Yeah, so that does it for some recent vinyl finds, some new releases, some Walmart finds, some thrift store finds. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you liked, what you like to have, what you picked up at the Walmart sale, anything else you want to share with me, ask me questions, whatever it may be. I just appreciate all you watching. Have a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas. Thank you again for watching. Remember, there is no bad music, only music you don't like, and we'll see you again next time. Cheers.